Alright, what's up, y'all? Jaden John. Real quick, I got a no heat call. So right here is your blower motor assembly. This is your squirrel cage. This is your actual motor. When I got here, this belt wasn't all the way on the cage and on the pulleys. So what I got to do is replace this, because if this is cracked, this belt isn't going to be able to move air, and these burners is just going to be heat, and safety's going to take that out, because yeah, it's just going to get too much. It's going to be just heating and ain't moving no air through the building. It's going to track that. So moving real quick, I gotta cut this out because I tried to grease it but it didn't want to come out, so I gotta cut it out. And yeah, y'all gonna be here for the journey of me cutting this out. So again, I gotta cut this out. Got my grinder. Yeah, let's get to it. So, just so y'all can see what I'm going, I gotta cut the wheel in order to get to this, because it's on this shaft so tight, it's not coming out. Friday afternoon, I'm ready to go home, so I'm just kind of move fast, but also show y'all something. Alright guys, after 50 hours of grinding, I finally got it off. So much work, and now I'm gonna have to sand this down, because like it took a lot of effort to get that off, man. Like it was up there pretty bad. But we're gonna see what we can do now. So just don't get no better. So I got on the shaft, right? And that was not lining up. So I gotta find a way to get this on so it lines up with this motor, and then we can get them running. I already bypassed the heat to ensure that it's working. But yeah, man, I got another call after this, so get back to it, dated. It's life be real. Alright, y'all. Sun is down, yo, and I'm finally got it working. So this adjustment bracket is stripped, so I couldn't adjust the motor to the pulley how I wanted to. So what I had to do was, with this big belt, I had to push this plate all the way in to make them like ice cream sandwich, and then put it over the squirrel cage, and it worked. So we about to cut it on and see what they got. As you can see, it's dark out here, and I gotta get all this stuff down without leaving nothing. So I'm gonna get to it, show y'all the temperatures rising in a few. Appreciate y'all. Alright guys, so that call is finished. I kind of want to go over everything that happened and went on. So let's just go through the basics. With that system, it's a gas system. Your inducer motor is going to cut on. Your pressure switch is going to close. After your pressure switch close, your igniter is going to start to spark, and that's when the gas come out. And when the gas come out, poof, you got fire going down the heat exchanger, and then your unit is heating, and that fan or the blower is supposed to circulate the air. So in this instance, the cycle was starting, but no air was getting circulated. So them burners was just shooting that flame, and it was getting hot, like hella hot, within that area of the unit in the high limit trip. So saw that the pulley was cracked for the belt being too tight. Went out to get another pulley, put another pulley in there. Had to cut the plastic. It was on pretty tight. Usually pretty common from what I done seen doing this. That pulley get onto that shaft, rust and build up. It's hard to get off. I also want to say, man, like, always look at the big picture. I had to learn that. I'm still learning that. You would say the flames cut on, it's working, and you'll be trying to chase a ghost. Just when you doing it, go through your steps, go through your process. Tell yourself what's supposed to happen. I was in a situation a while ago where me and my partner, we was at a residential house, and flames was cutting on, and it was cutting right out. So me and him, well, me, I take the blame for this. I'm like, man, maybe it's the flame sensor, maybe it's the gas valve, maybe it's, and I'm just going through a loop till we got a level head and said, okay, that blower isn't running. Went to the back of the unit, saw that the blower compartment is getting hot, that safety strip, blower is getting power, not even running. So look at the big picture when you guys are doing this stuff, man. It just helps. First video, way more to come. Some residential, a lot of commercial, guys, even some refrigeration. Yeah, thanks for staying tuned. The rookie HVAC guy. Yeah, so I know somebody might say, man, when you started it was daytime and you left when it was nighttime. So when I started the unit up, long story short, I had a low voltage short. Anybody who's been doing this HVAC stuff, HVAC gig, HVAC lifestyle, you know one of them things is a pain. So I had a low voltage short, and I had to find that in the dark. The short was a duct detector. Got that fixed, got them up and running, and the customer is happy. It was dark, I was frustrated. I stopped recording at that point, but that's what happened, and they are up and running. Again, I know I just said this previously, and I'm not gonna cut out what I just said. More videos coming soon. Like, comment, subscribe. This is just off the love of doing it, so if you choose to do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. This is just my happy place. So thank y'all.